Hello all, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture we will discuss data types in Python. First we will have an overview of data types and then we will discuss each data type followed by demonstration with the help of the program.
Let's start with this slide. In this slide we have some text, and if I will ask you to identify this text, you can easily identify. Here are some numbers, and these are integer numbers. These are the real numbers, and these are the alphabets. This is complex number, and these are the words. And with the help of this stuff you can derive tables, text, and many more. The purpose of showing this slide is to tell you the things are same as we have studied in junior classes. But the thing is, now we have to use this kind of stuff in programming language. To work with this stuff, we require data types in any programming language. Let's understand what is data type and what are the data types. Those are available in Python programming. Data values are identified by their types so that we can differentiate between these data values. By definition, data type determines the type of the value that a variable can hold, and it also determines the operation those are applicable on the stored data. Here is the hierarchy of the data types. Those are available in Python. Numbers like integers, floating point number that represent real number, complex number, and some Boolean constant. We also have sequences like string, list, tuples. Some other data types are also available in Python like set, none, mappings. Currently, there is only one type of mapping data type in Python called dictionary. Let's start with numbers data type. A variable of number data type holds numerical values only. In Python, we have three types of numbers. First, integer, second, float, and third is complex number. These are the example of integers. These are the examples of float numbers. These are the example of complex number. I will not discuss too much in detail about numbers because we are already familiar with this type of values. In Python, we also have Boolean constants. Boolean is a subtype of integer. It is a unique data type that has two constants including true and false. Boolean true represents 1, which is a non-null, non-empty and non-zero value, and Boolean false represents 0. In this simple example, I have taken one Boolean variable and then I have assigned a true value, and then I have printed this value. It is showing true. Usually we use Boolean constant in conditional statement. In this example, I have taken two variables, age x and age y, and then I have assigned 50 and 55 values. I have kept these two variables, age x and age y, in the form of conditional statement, and then I have assigned this value in a x is younger variable. I have printed this value. It is showing true. Yes, 50 is less than 55. This is the conditional statement. More about the conditional statement we will discuss while discussing the decision making statement and looping statements. Let's have the demonstration of the numerical data type values. Creating numerical data type values is as simple as you are creating a variable and you are assigning a value. So here you can take a variable num1 and you are assigning a value 20. It is a numerical type values and it is a integer value. If you will take num2 and you are assigning negative number, then it is also a integer value, and if you want to check, you can check the type. It is returning an integer, so both are integer values. If you are taking a
one more variable and you are assigning a 5.6, so it is a real number, so the type of this value is float. And if you will take num4 and you are assigning a minus 40.0, then it is also a real number. Then, and if you will pass in a type function, which is a built-in function in a Python, so it will return a float because these are the real numbers. So type of real number in Python is float. And if you want to create a complex number, it is very easy. You can use a variable and you can keep the real part and then you can keep the imaginary part. So here 7 plus 8j, and you have to remember here for creating the complex number you have to keep the j, that will help you to create the imaginary part of the complex number. Then you can pass to the type function com, then it will return complex. If you want to check the type of the expression, you can check, and if you will pass 4.5 into 3 plus 8, then it will return float, because after calculation it will give a real numbers. That's why it is returning a float type. And if you want to check the Boolean constant, so usually we use the Boolean constant in conditional statement. So I am creating a conditional statement here, and then I will check the type of that variable. So I am taking a bool variable, and in this I am keeping a condition num1 20 is greater than 10. This is the conditional statement, and you can use also variable names. Num1 is greater than num2. This kind of expression you can use. So this is the conditional statement. After evaluation, I will get either true or false. So if you will pass this Boolean variable bool var, then it will show it is a Boolean type of value. So this is the way of creating a numerical values or variable, and I hope you have understood the concept of the numerical data type values. We will come again with the new lecture. In that lecture, we will continue the discussion on data type along with sequences, set, none, and mappings. Thank you for watching video. Please subscribe channel for more videos. If you have any query, you can keep in comment box.